And finally, new rule, Melania Trump must do what dozens of buildings around the world have done and take the Trump name off. Melania Trump has been in the news a lot lately. I was talking about her in the monologue, and she's on the cover of Us Weekly with this cover, my side of the story. The Melania's list. I don't know if you'd like to, but these are her rules. And we got a hold of Melania's. It's not in this magazine, but it's coming out soon. Would you like to hear Melania's 25 things you didn't know about?
Remember when Melania couldn't wait to hold Trump's hand? Yeah, me neither. Bill Maher just dropped a truth bomb about the First Lady's Vanishing Act, and boy oh boy did it set off fireworks in Mar-a-Lago. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great, thank you so much. Now, back to the video. Trump's throwing a tantrum that would make a toddler blush. But here's the million-dollar question. Is Melania really Googling how to dump a president? Stick around, folks. We're about to spill the tea on the White House's most awkward couple. Remember that time Melania swatted Trump's hand away like it was a pesky fly? Well, that was just the appetizer in this marital menu of awkwardness. Lately, our former First Lady has been pulling a Houdini act, disappearing faster than Trump's hairline in a strong breeze. Melania's been ghosting more public appearances than a teenager ditching math class. And it's not just the media noticing. Even die-hard Trump supporters are starting to scratch their MAGA hats in confusion. It's like trying to spot Waldo, except Waldo's wearing designer sunglasses and probably hiding in a spa somewhere.
Maybe it falls to you now, Melania. You can end this reign of terror, and all you have to do is channel your inner Taylor Swift and walk out the door. Melania Trump has been in the news a lot lately. I was talking about her in the monologue, and she's on the cover of Us Weekly with this cover, my side of the story. Because there's another former model who's also married to a super rich Republican monster, Mrs. Rupert Murdoch, Jerry Hall. You are not to ever again mention the bride catalog's return policy.
Take Trump's recent arraignment in Miami, for example. Everyone expected Melania to be there, standing by her man like a Gucci-clad statue. But nope, she was MIA. Maybe she was busy reorganizing her closet or teaching Barron how to dodge paparazzi. Who knows? Her absence was louder than Trump's Twitter rants. When he still had Twitter, that is. Now, political experts aren't just twiddling their thumbs here. They're saying a supportive spouse is more crucial for a candidate than a good hair day. Sorry, Donald. It's like political peanut butter and jelly. You need both to make a winning sandwich. Without Melania by his side, Trump's campaign might end up looking as empty as his promises to release his tax returns. So is Melania's Vanishing Act just a coincidence? Or is there more to this story than meets the spray-tanned eye? It's starting to look less like a scheduling conflict and more like a calculated thanks, but no thanks to the political circus. Enter Bill Maher, the comedian who never met a political hornet's nest he didn't want to kick. He dropped a joke bomb that had everyone's jaws hitting the floor faster than Trump's approval ratings. According to Mayer, if you Google how to leave your husband, guess whose picture pops up? Yep, our missing in action Melania. But hold on to your hairpieces, folks. It's not the joke that's got everyone talking, it's Trump's reaction. And boy, did he react. It's like Maher poked the presidential bear with a very sharp, very funny stick. Trump's response? Well, that's a whole other can of spray-tanned worms we're about to open.
And finally, new rule, Melania Trump must do what dozens of buildings around the world have done and take the Trump name off. But they left out my favorite feature in Us Weekly, which is the 25 things you don't know about me. Do you read about this? It's not anti-feminist to say that in addition to doing everything men can do intellectually, women also have another power. The power of the ultimatum. So far, over a dozen Republican candidates tried to stop Trump and couldn't. Hillary couldn't. Never.
You'd think a guy with gold-plated toilets would have thicker skin, right? Wrong. Trump's meltdown over Maher's zinger is more telling than a lie detector test at a politician's convention. But here's the million-dollar question. Is Trump more scared of losing votes or losing Melania? Turns out Grumpy Trumpy isn't just mad. He's shaking in his oversized suit. His angry tweets, or should we say truths on his sad little Twitter knockoff, aren't just about hurt feelings. Nope. It's like Mayer hit the big red button on Trump's insecurity alarm. Why is Donnie Diapers so worked up? Well, it seems Maher's joke about Melania Googling how to leave your husband hit closer to home than a golf ball on one of Trump's fancy courses.
Your unhappiness is obvious. You despise his creepy little monkey fingers touching your hand. Toss his boxy clown suits on the front lawn. Just tell him, I'm leaving you and I'm taking our child. He would be stunned. We have a child? And we got a hold of Melania's. It's not in this magazine, but it's coming out soon. Would you like to hear Melania's 25 things you didn't know about? So kick him to the curb. Slap away that hand for good.
It's like watching a guy try to keep his toupee on in a hurricane, desperate and doomed to fail. But here's the kicker, Trump's personal drama isn't just juicy gossip for us to laugh at, though it totally is. It's actually messing with his political mojo. See, voters care about this stuff. Polls show that people associate a stable family life with good leadership. So when Melania's pulling a vanishing act faster than Trump's tax returns, it makes folks wonder. Think about it. If your own wife won't stand by you during your criminal trial, why should voters trust you to run a country? It's like trying to sell a car with no wheels. Sure, it might look shiny, but it ain't going anywhere. Experts are saying a supportive spouse is crucial for political candidates. It's like political peanut butter and jelly. You need both to make a winning sandwich. Without Melania by his side, Trump's campaign might end up looking as empty as his promises to drain the swamp.
And you two have a lot in common. Your husbands are ruining the world. The man who got Trump elected and keeps his base ignorant. The man who killed Australia's carbon tax. I know he's rich, but is it worth Western civilization? Getting men to change their destructive ways by threatening to leave them, humiliate them, or cut them off in bed? The Melania's list. I don't know if you'd like to, but these are her rules. Is there anyone left who can check Donald Trump? Yes, Melania.
So, is Melania the secret sauce to Trump's political future? Maybe. Her absence could seriously hurt his chances in 2024. It's like trying to win a three-legged race when your partner's ditched you for a spa day. Good luck with that, Donnie. But hold on to your MAGA hats, folks. This story's got more twists than Trump's attempts to explain Kopfef. Just when you think you've seen it all, the orange turd always finds a way to surprise us. As we wrap this up, it's clear Melania's silent treatment is shouting from the rooftops about Trump's weak spots. The guy who loves to hear himself talk is getting upstaged by his wife's silence. It's like she's playing political hide and seek, and Trump's left holding the flashlight, looking confused. In the world of politics, what's not said can pack more punch than any long-winded speech. Melania's absence is the elephant in the room, or should we say, the empty chair at the Trump family dinner table. As 2024 creeps closer, all eyes are on the Trump household, but instead of seeing a united front, we're seeing more empty spaces where Melania should be. It's like a game of Where's Waldo, except Waldo's wearing designer sunglasses and probably hiding in a spa somewhere. Trump might want to check under the Mar-a-Lago couch cushions. He might find his missing wife and his political future there.